Dads, Lads and Kebabs. Sponsored by Ghostalware. And now, it's Dads, Lads and Kebabs.
I'm joking. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, early hours. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another show of Dads, Lads and Kebabs. I am Niall Johnson. That is Michael
And I am
Baldy.
Baldy.
This week's podcast is sponsored by Bald Men. If you want to show off that you're bald, buy a t-shirt, wear a hat, cover it up. Or if you're like me, try and cover those receding hairlines by just sweeping it forward. Turns out there's no products on the market that will help you with your balding age. As you get older, you get bolder. Slightly rounder, slightly fatter. But that's life, right? Oh, Mickey boy, how you doing, mate? You good?
I'm all right. I like the negativity we're starting with today. I really like that. When you get old, you
That's
get
the
fat,
nature
you go
of
bald.
the show. Nature
And
of the show.
you're just fucked as soon as you get old, which is
Do
true.
you not think that? Like, you just reach a certain age and you're just like, oh, everything's fucked now.
Yeah, when you hit 40. For
What do you
me.
think 40?
Yeah, all my body parts started aching and hurting, and they're just still aching and hurting. But because I had COVID, I've been looking into this long COVID shit. See, I thought it was
How long COVID?
only like with your chest and your lungs and that. But apparently it can be everything with your body. And
Fatigue and everything, yeah.
my bones and joints have been fucked since November, haven't they? Like I said to you. I haven't got the bandages on anymore, but it doesn't hurt as much with it off, if that makes sense. It's weird because it wasn't contracting anymore. But
Yeah. I think it is a thing. Long COVID.
it's weird.
It?
I don't know. My mum said something about it the other day, and I thought, really? I thought it was just your cough in your lungs.
Since COVID, I've had obviously a cough now and again, really mucousy. Mine's in the dishwasher. Usually dishwasher people you dirty shits. Yeah, so I've had a bit of a cough, and a bit of what it's called post-nasal drip. So really mucousy now and again.
Drippage.
Post-nasal drip sounds like, after you've come and you've just got those little bits that turn into water.
The runny bit.
Do you know you let it lay on your belly, but you lay on your belly for too long and you're like, oh, it's starting to drip now. That's the shit that does stick.
It goes down your back.
Yolks, people. Eat your egg yolks, because I'm telling you, literally. You ever come on a tit and the bit that drips?
And don't leave it too long before you go to the toilet, otherwise it'll be like 4 different directions as it comes out.
Oh, mate,
What's that about?
The after sex pee, yeah. The after sex
blockage.
Like, I'll sit down. There's nowhere it's going to go. You just got to sit down because you don't. It'll literally you should be standing there and it'll just literally go past your face like what the fuck? Oh God, what a great start to the show! What a great start to the show. Obviously we're talking about feeling old and shit. Like, obviously, do you remember the feelings that you had in your 20s of what you would feel like now? What were your aspirations in your 20s? Get laid and get paid.
What, for my health?
No, not your fucking health, man.
I had no aspirations. I just wanted to get paid for my job. If I like my job, then that's a bonus. And then I'd move on to another job if I wasn't happy. But at the time, I was in a long-term job in my 20s anyway.
For me, I'm obviously reaching that milestone, my first milestone this year.
Oh, yeah, 30. Da-na-na-na-na. Big 3.
It's proper creeping. It's creeping now. It's creeping around. And I'm just like, I still don't have it all figured out.
You don't need to. Why would you want to figure it out? If you figure it out, then you're only going to be disappointed in life. If you have things that you want to do and you haven't reached that for whatever reason, you're just going to be disappointed and you're going to make yourself feel sad and lonely.
I mean, the 30 number makes me feel sad anyway.
I love my 30s. Best time of my life, 30s were. 40s are shit.
Everybody says that.
30s are
Everybody says
awesome.
30s are-
I was in a good place with myself, my relationship, my work, and my kids in my 30s. So for me, I was in a good place.
Everyone says about your 30s being good, but I'm like,
Dirty 30.
I don't want to let go. I don't want to let go of that 20. I don't want to let go of it because I can go back 5 years, and I just remember I didn't have a
Working
fuck.
with me.
Yeah, working with you. What a fucking waste that was.
I know, man.
No, but I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I didn't have a clue where I wanted to go, what direction. I never made any set plans. If I wanted to go on holiday, I'd go on holiday. If I wanted to do something, I'd do it. There was never ever a right time for doing anything. I never cared about anything too much. Relationship didn't mean all that much to me. Bar family. And I was just like, I had money. I'd spend money. I'd save money. And I was just like, I didn't care about anything. Had no cares in the world at 20. And now as I'm creeping, I'm like, oh, well, no, I've definitely kept in the past since I've been a dad. Everything changed anyway. Everything changed. But
you.
I just,
Sorry.
for me, I want to know what the people at 30 feel like when they don't have kids. People that are reaching 30 that don't have kids, what are they feeling like at the moment?
I don't know. It depends if they want kids. They may want kids, but not be in a relationship, or not have a partner, or no side fuck. And
That sounds like a you problem.
it could be quite bad for them. I suppose
This is what I'm thinking.
beat themselves up about it. I would guess. I suppose.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. I'm
Can't
thinking
be
as
good
well.
if they do want children.
Yeah, but do you not ever feel like society tells you what you should be doing?
Yes, in films as well. They always show these films, these rom-coms in Hollywood and that, and someone's at work and they're really busy at work, and it's like, oh, all their friends, oh, come on, you're nearly 30, clock is ticking. And it's quite a standard, stereotypical woman thing that if you're not got a kid by your 30s, then, oh, that's a bit bad. That's when you should be settling down and you've done your job, like your career, you set that in motion. And then it's time for family and then to carry on that career. But yeah, they do. They do that, yeah.
And I think, because even now, they're even saying, like, to women, like, go and get your eggs frozen and all that sort of stuff, just in case you get to 35 and you can't
You fancy an
have a
omelette?
child. Yeah, you fancy an omelette. But, do you know what I mean? Like, even sperm. I think men can save their sperm now.
Can we? Yeah, put it in the freezer. Wank in a sock.
My top drawer of my freezer's full.
Ready for the little Niles.
No more. One and done.
Right. You're going to send them off to all the different countries of the world that need populating. And the Nile gene will carry on.
How many countries have you had a wank in? What a great fascination what a question to ask. How many countries have you had a wank in?
What, America? France?
America.
Spain? England?
Bradford.
Ireland? Scotland? 6, I think. What about you?
I don't know.
And Wales, 7.
And Wales, man. All
7
over.
for me.
All over. Mine. Oh, mate.
You've only been to England, so you're fucked.
England, Croatia.
Did I say France?
Budapest,
France as
well. Amsterdam, Turkey, Tunisia, France,
I wouldn't have
Belgium.
a wank in Turkey or Tunisia. You'd probably get put in prison. Oh. Don't go in prison there.
How do we? This is what happens when we sidetrack. Our listeners must just think these two people. Fuck is going on? We were just talking about what you're supposed to be doing and having children, and yeah. But anyway, society tells us that we shouldn't wank in other countries. But I mean, no, like, I just think that's mad. Like, I think that when I'm thinking about the 30 door, like, I'm just thinking, I don't want to go through it. It's a one-way door, right? You ain't going back.
No, they'll send you your key soon. Don't worry. Come in the post, ready to unlock. When is it?
12th of June.
What? June. Oh, 2 days after my daughter.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it's just been playing on my mind a lot lately, and I guess getting older has. But I mean, little things like in the gym. Like I'm used to be the guy that went to the gym and just used to flex it out and fucking just train as fast as I could, hard as I could. I literally had no repetition thing. I'd just literally keep going and keep going. Now I'm looking at the younger kids next to me with their mates, and I'm just like,
wankers.
"No, you're old, mate. That's not you." And literally,
Yeah.
I was in the gym the other night, and there's two lads, must have been like 20, 21, and they were just literally talking about getting, just basically they were like, yeah. If I put on a bit more muscle, she might notice me, and I'm like, mate, I just went to have a chat with them, like, mate, seriously, it doesn't matter how much you put on, like, she ain't
They want
gonna
a
want
dad
that
bod
dick.
anyway.
Oh, until they call you a fat bastard.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm more accepting now I'm older. I'm more accepting.
Do you know what? Leading on for that little subject you just spoke about with them boys, I have come off keto at the moment.
What?
I did 6 weeks, lost a little bit of weight, but obviously I've not been happy for a while. Basically since this year started, I think. Not happy with myself, with anything. I think we spoke the other week about it. And the pressure, it's not really pressure, but to keep going on the keto, and you have to be in the right headspace to do keto and to do it properly. And I was sort of doing it properly, but I don't know. And the fact it wasn't dropping off me like it was before has put me on a downer as well. So, and I've not been gym. I've been gym twice this week so far. So 2 out of 3 is good. I'm not going today because I'm having a little bit of a rest day, but I'll be back tomorrow and Friday. So, but yeah, it's just the food thing. Sometimes it is nice. Like, I've been making home meals this week. So I've been making like pasta and all this stuff, lots of trimmings and all that bits, sausage casseroles, shepherd's pie from scratch, all that sort of thing. And I enjoy it. It's really nice. Loads of veg, trying to keep myself healthy. Drink your vitamins. Yes, that looks like piss. I know that.
Drinks.
Ching ching.
I'm on some new capsules. I'm on apple cider vinegar, turmeric, ginger, cayenne pepper, and maple syrup capsules.
Is that all in one?
All in one.
Oh, that's good.
It's like a dirty pint, really. Sounds like it. But yeah,
Okay.
I have one of those, and they just send me like that. I'm just like, afterwards. I don't know why, but they're brilliant. Also, some gum. I've got this new pre-workout gum. It's brilliant.
What the fuck do they bring out next? Wow.
Pre-workout air. It's just going to be like this, like one of these little nasal sticks, and you're just going to go, and that'll be it.
And it sucks the air out from the bottom. It's your own air you've already got, and you got to pay £25 for it. Yeah,
it's your own. There's loads of shit like that though. I remember having something years ago. I think I showed you it. Do you remember the little yellow stick that I had? And it was called Killer Vanilla. Yeah, Killer Vanilla.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I know you've spoke about it, and I googled it, but I can't find them anywhere.
It suppresses your cravings for sugary foods. Really,
yes, yeah.
It's quite easy to shut down your sugar receptors anyway without even trying.
Say no! Tell it off.
Say no! You're fat! Put it back! Put it back! You fat bastard! Oh, mate, we just go off such tangents, and I'm glad that people actually like our podcast because obviously, we just go off on our little tangents. But yeah, you're fine. I know obviously you said you felt down and a bit shit and stuff, but I think, have you come to the source of what the problem is?
I'm not where I want to. No, not appearance. Not where I want to be with my side stuff. like the social media side. I think that's what it is. And
That's it.
That's very sad and pathetic. I understand that.
But it's not. In a way, it's the root cause of a problem. The thing is, I think when people say you're not where you want to be, and the thing is, we spend so much time trying to be somewhere else that we forget to actually make appreciation of the situation we're actually in.
Yeah,
just because you're not where you want, but just because you're not where you want to be right now, physically, mentally, emotionally, doesn't mean you're not going to get to where you want to be eventually. But don't forget to enjoy the situation that you're in. You're doing well.
Oh yeah,
you're healthy. And the problem is with society today is the fact that when you talk about especially mental health and especially men's mental health, is the fact that I mean I don't talk. I've got no desire to talk to anybody about how I feel. If I am feeling shit, I will say I can't be bothered. I'm not in the mood. I can't be asked. But I will never fully open up. And I've realised actually, do you know what? It doesn't make you any less than a man if you just want to have a chat with somebody and talk about how shit things are. Because 9 times out of 10, the person that you're speaking to probably has similar feelings to you.
Oh, very much so. Yeah, that's the problem with men. They don't speak. They think it's weak. But then again, society, social media, it's always like if a man's upset, it's like, oh, grow up, like man up or whatever. And why should we? Why the fuck should we man up? Why should we not just say, look, I've got a problem, so fucking leave me alone or help me? It's always women. Fucking women cry for everything and they moan and everyone feels sorry for them. But men, it's like men. Oh, come on, be a man. Ruh. It's like fuck off.
That's fine in itself. Like, it's okay. Like the classic sign, it's okay not to be okay. I think just back in the day, men had different ways of dealing with it. Men had like how many? Do you know like when men used to go to the pub every single night after work? Like that was the
some
men
do.
don't. I don't. Yeah, some still do. Or if a man was stressed, he'd be like, "I'm going down the pub. I'll be back in 2 days."
Yeah.
Men are just going a bender. Some do, and just thing is, some just take it too far this day and age. But
we're not allowed anymore.
We're not in that day and age anymore. And I think we realise, you still got to get shit done. That's the problem with feeling like shit, is the fact that time doesn't stop for anybody. You still got to get shit done. So, you're so stuck in a rock and hard place because you're like, well, do you know what? I feel shit and I'm not where I want to be, but I still got to go to work and I still got to pay the bills and I still got to do this. Like, it costs money to be depressed this day and age. You got to be rich to be fucking down in the dumps, sit at home and watch TV for 2 weeks and, and go out drinking and stuff. It costs money to do that kind of things. So I think my biggest sort of way that I would say dealing with mental health or dealing with how you feel, not just calling it mental health, because that's another thing that I don't like is the fact that, just because you're feeling a bit shit does not mean it's always down to be a label. Do you know what I mean? The label.
Not everything needs a label.
No, it doesn't. It just is what it is. It is what it is. But it is. And sometimes you just got to hash it out with yourself.
Sorry, I saw a little meme on Facebook yesterday. It says, when you meet somebody that regularly says it is what it is, then you know not to fuck with that person because they've already given up and they don't give a shit. So you need to worry about them. It is what it is. And I've been saying that quite a lot lately. It's like, it is what it is.
It is
and it's like, what the fuck can you do about it? Nothing. So once you get that mental state, nothing can really affect you. So whatever.
I think the biggest mental power blocker is the fact that you've got to admit to yourself that it's up to you. No one gives a shit. If you're going to be a pussy, you're going to be a pussy about it. If you're going to be fat, you're going to be fat. If you're going to be a failure, you're only going to be a failure to yourself. And, there's no easy routes. There's no easy routes to make a lot of money. There's no easy routes to lose a weight. There's, there's no easy route to, finish that exam or do a course or whatever you want to do. Like, you've got to do it. You've got to struggle. You've got to be upset. You've got to go through the shit. You've got to go through the pain. And that's it.
Yeah.
And accept the fact that whatever hand you've been dealt that's it. You've just been dealt that hand. Deal with it. And I know, again, that's the tough side of mentality of mental health, is the fact that motivation will only get you so far. But it will be that one little bit of motivation that will pick you up off your ass and say, actually, do you know what? It's time to put one foot in front of the other and keep moving. Because
slow process.
It's just, that's the problem. It's the fact that, again, when people want to lose weight, they expect to go to the gym on first week and be like, done. It just doesn't work hard. It's hours and hours of grinding, beating on the craft that you don't have, like the skills that you don't have, right? You can't be successful at something unless you fail and fail and fail again, because how are you going to be successful? You don't know what it's like to fail.
Yeah, you need to fail to learn.
And I think you're going to speak. You speak, because I'm always speaking.
That's what I mean. I would rather fail and mess up and do stuff wrong, because that's the only way you learn and it's the only way you get better.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to keep failing. You've got to keep getting things wrong, to be told off, to be told, no, that's not how you do it. You need to do it a different way or do it this way. That's the only way you learn. And people that go through life with everything given to them, whether it's money, whether it's jobs, whether it's family, easy life, when they're older, they're going to fuck up big time, because something's going to happen and they're not going to be able to cope because they don't know how to deal with things that when they go wrong. But people that,
this is it.
Struggle. People that struggle to get where they want to go.
You nailed it in what you just said. It's the fact that this day and age, so many people are handed everything they want in their hands. And it's like, parents gifting kids cars or giving them deposits for houses. And then some children expect those things, and they expect to be successful because your family was successful or your parents were successful, and they expect to be given a line of credit, as it were,
from daddy or mummy.
No matter who you are, like that's the problem again with social media, is the fact that those kind of people, I hate them. I hate that fact of social media, that you've got just those people say, oh, if you want to be successful, this is what you've got to do. And full well they've done nothing to get where they are. They've just been handed it.
They just got lucky by what they look like them. A lot of the time.
What they look like, who they come from, who they're related to, And I think sometimes, again, people say but you don't know what it's like coming from a big shadow. Like, you've got to kind of cast your own shadow. That's fine. I get there is people out there that have hustled to step away from their family name and make something of themselves. But the problem is the people out there promoting things like clothing. It's one of the I hate clothing people like
influencers.
Like, fucking, do you know what I mean? Imagine being like the amount of people are doing those water bottles on TikTok at the moment because they're being sent a free water bottle. I'm just like, are you serious? This is what you've stepped so low to. Somebody goes, get this water bottle because it's amazing. It's a water bottle. If you don't have one, like, who even are you? Although this is quite a fashionable water bottle. Really expensive though. But you can buy one if you want one. And if you use my discount codes. If you type my name in, Niall002, you'll get 10% off your first order. I hate them. I hate ambassadors. Like, what's that company called? Is it Pretty Little Thing? Every celebrity under the sun has got one. They've all got one. Like, you've not made it unless you've got a pretty little thing range.
I'm sure you have got a pretty little thing, Niall.
Oh
dear.
But I mean,
it's also like the whole of YouTube is sponsored by Manscaped. Pretty much, they sent out so many packs to all these big YouTubers, and obviously they promote them in front of their video, and they do little sketches about shaving their balls, and which are quite funny, to be fair. I'd rather watch that little skits than women doing their fucking eyeshadow and crap like that. But anyway, that's my preference.
Anyway, YouTube, if you want to send us some rays for our balls, we'll like to do live demonstrations.
We will take the razors and shave our balls for you. I
mean, success goes to people. I hate them. I hate the influencers. And I'm not jealous because I'm not an influencer, because I think the only influence I could provide to people is literally just harsh words of motivation from me. I think that's the only thing I can give, is the fact that I am a good motivator in speech. You know, speech.
Doing.
I'm good with words when I want to be, but
very articulate.
Look at that! Blooming heck, Mickey! Articulate. Spell it. Go on, spell it.
I can't. Let me get my phone. It'll autocorrect for me.
Oh. But yeah, that's again just driving back to the point of, like, you know, where you want to be, the handouts that people get. It doesn't matter, like, whether you've been handed, because I know I've got rich friends that I know they're not happy. You know, they're just miserable. You see celebrities that are just fucking miserable, or you see celebrities that have just got to do weird shit like kick their cats and shit.
If you're a West Ham footballer, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or like, even the celebrities fuck up, like they drink drive and fucking run people over and get away with it, or, you know, fucking. Or
you pay off a woman, and you're in the royal family.
I claim no negativity from this video.
No.
I love that comment.
It's all positivity.
Oh God, yeah. So I just think, yeah, no matter where you come from, no matter what you've got planned, or how shit you are, or even if you're just feeling like a cunt on a Monday because it's Monday and you don't want to go to work and you hate your job and you're not happy in your relationship, like, the best thing I can say is just step back, look at your situation, assess where the problems are. 9 times out of 10, the problem's with ourselves. 9 times out of 10, we are masking the problem to be something bigger than it actually is. Realize that you are okay. But just because you're not where you want to be right now doesn't mean that you can't make a plan that makes sense to be that person. Because I guarantee you, when everybody gets to that next place where they want to be,
it still won't be enough.
This still won't be enough. You're going to want to be somewhere else after that.
Yeah. That's good,
though.
100%. Because you got to keep changing. Your goals need to keep moving. The goalposts need to be moved every time you get there, or every time you get near it. Otherwise, you just settle, and it's not good for yourself, or your life, or your family, or your friends.
And that's kind of it with life, though, isn't it? It's the fact that we are told to just be 20, be young, be reckless, get into debt. Be 30, pay off the debt, buy a house, get a mortgage, get a good credit rating. 40, be an older parent, you know, have teenagers, go on holiday, maybe excel in your career by an extra 4,000 a year, you know, keep that job for the next 20 years until you reach, you know, the age of late 50s, early 60s, and then you cut down on your hours and then you retire. And I think, I don't know, retirement for me, and I just think that is, I call that the bucket age of people just stop. And people say you should retire and relax and have fun and do things. But for me, that's what I mean. Life stages at the moment. That's why I'm scared of the 30s, because I'm in the next category now.
Fuck off. I'm 7 from 50, mate. What the fuck are you got to worry about? Fuck you.
Well, that's you're in that category. That's okay.
You young fuck.
But I don't feel it. I don't feel it.
Nor do I, except when I move. Then I remember, I'm 42.
And I'm a medical hypochondriac as well. So
you always you are.
I've always have been. Anybody that knows me, I am the person that my body thinks there's something wrong. Google is the best doctor on earth for me.
No.
That's a big problem, you know, for me. That is a really big issue. I'm not frightened to admit it. Is the fact that I am probably the worst self-diagnoser, and I've stopped doing it so much now. I've stopped saying, "Well, it is what it is." Like, no matter if you're ill, you're ill. If something's going to happen, it's going to happen. You'll know about it. My biggest fear though is something being wrong and me not getting it treated in time. Like,
well, to be fair, with the doctors at the moment, that's probably going to happen. Oh, COVID, you can't come and see me. Fuck off. How many people are...
Fuck off!
How many people... Shut up. How many people are having cancer diagnosis 4 or 5 months after it should have been diagnosed in the first place, and then they can't get rid of it and they die? What the fuck? Just because of a cough? Fucking hell. That has got to be the most incompetent thing Well, I can't blame the government, really. It's the doctors, what they want to do, because the government got rid of everything.
That bloody government, tell you. Them bloody government.
But the doctors are pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Fucking hell.
I mean...
Sorry.
Sure, it's all right, mate. You let it all out. Listen, if it's got to come out, it's got to come out.
Ta-da!
Oh, that was brilliant. That was like a good sound as well.
Dirty boy. Dirty boy.
I
can smell that from here, Niall.
Can you? What farts don't smell? I've never had smelly farts.
It smells like cheese.
That's weird, because I had cheese last night. Oh, that's weird.
It's not weird, it's cheese.
It's cheesy. Hello. It ain't easy. Who's that?
Oh, just my alien animal dolls.
We got the guest.
They're all watching me film the podcast, so got to say hello now and again, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, let's just do you know what? Quick recap, because then I've got something else to move on to. But quick recap of obviously, and talk about it on a serious note now. Like, if you are struggling and you don't, you're a bit like Mickey, and you know, a bit old,
fragile,
a bit down, just a bit stuck in a rut. Like,
put it in the comments if you're happy to share it, and
or just message us, because honestly, we'll be so happy.
I will reply, because Niall's rubbish about getting back to anybody or even knowing we're on social media. So, Mr. One a week.
That's
fucking
rude.
Not.
Mate,
stuff I tag him in, he don't even know.
Share it, Niall. I shared this week's.
Wow.
I'm a busy man. I don't stop.
Yeah.
And I'm always on the gram. I'm gonna make a point now.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make a point. Is that just because obviously I'm away soon. I'm gonna be away for 3 weeks.
Better get fucking film, otherwise we're gonna have some gaps.
No, we won't have gaps. We will not have gaps. Our Instagram is gonna be full of just basically me fucking around in America.
Oh yeah, you're going to America, yeah, Florida.
So
March.
I'm gonna film the Dads Lads and Kebabs thing. Also, I've got a little challenge for myself. Mickey, I need a big pile of stickers. Send me the link so I can order them.
Okay.
Because I need to order some stickers, because I'm going to stick as many Dads Lads and Kebab stickers in the most random of places, starting from the plane to everywhere around Florida. Let's just say Florida. I sent
you stickers, didn't I?
Yeah, and I've stuck them everywhere. I still see our stickers. Like, I've stuck them in restaurants. I've stuck them on the side of like 3 Starbucks restaurants, coffee shops. Oh, they're Ghost Store. Is that Ghost Store? Oh, yeah, I'll ask for those as well.
Yeah, they're my old ones because I got my name on it. Yeah, there's.
Oh, how many you got?
I don't know, about 30 maybe.
30 stickers or 30 sheets?
About 30 stickers. They're pretty easy to get done.
I'm going to stick them everywhere. Guys. Anyway, this is not fun for people to listen to. So yeah, the Instagram will be full of me just fucking around in America. So I'm going to fill it. Niall and Miki's made a conscious point of me not uploading content. There's going to be lots of content, and I'm going to be rating a lot of foods over in America. And plus, I'm going to be bringing Mickey back a gift box of the most random shit going.
I don't want their shit chocolate though. Thank you.
No shit chocolate
from America. It's all full of additives and preservatives and all that weird corn syrup and all that bollocks they put in. Palm oil.
Palm oil.
Killing orangutans to fucking make the plants. Bullshit. Carry on. Sorry.
No, you go off on that little tangent, mate. You fucking take it. You take that little tangent. It's fine, don't you?
If all the people on Spotify are listening, I'm not Joe Rogan, yeah? So just leave it. What I say is most of the time bullshit. So it's up to you if you believe me or not. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a factualist. And I'm not a scientist.
Me no doctor. Helicopter.
Niall's a Filipino boy. And
Filipino.
You're not Irish today. I like it. You're not a homosexual Irish person.
Hell,
like you know, Leo.
I can turn it up if you want me to.
It's always the in the Irish accent. You watch these back. You're always Irish and gay. You're always a gay Irish person. It's weird. I've never met a gay Irish.
A gay Irish man would be like, seriously, you're just taking the piss now, mate. It's just a bit much.
I'm sure there are gay Irish people, and that's up to them. I'm sure they're lovely people.
Good luck to you, fella. Good luck.
That's all gays are, because I've got some gay friends, and they're very funny.
I get on with them. I think they're crack. Good crack.
There's a gay lad up in one of the hairdressers that we used to take our residents to, and he's very over the top, and he tried to be over the top with me, and I just looked at him thinking, not in a oh yeah way, but I meant
that's just demeanor. That's just their demeanor. They're comfortable, happy with that, and I think
that's fine.
Do you know what? The confidence that some people have is the fact that actually, you know what?
It's amazing.
The massive proportion of what we suffer as with mental health is the fact that we're not comfortable within ourselves.
Yeah, that's very important.
Massively, yeah. And I just one thing clicked for me again, and I always go back to because it's a place where it's kind of the only fucking place that I go to. But again, in the gym the other day,
Costa.
Or coffee shops, gym, hospital, Sainsbury's or Tesco or something like that. I go there, a few petrol stations.
Hospital? I go to hospital for?
I said Sainsbury's or Tesco.
You said hospital. You said hospital.
Mate, I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it. What would
you go? Costa, gym, hospital, Tesco, Sainsbury's. I'm like, what? Petrol station?
Petrol station. What the fuck? I don't go to many hospitals.
Hello.
Anyway.
How's your leg? Fucking hell.
We should. We'd be a good laugh in hospitals.
We should broadcast this show live to the poorly people. Imagine that. Us on their radio, in-house radio.
We'd be in
We'd get shot. We'd be arrested within the first 10 minutes.
Easy.
No, we'll go boom, and everyone will have a heart attack.
Yeah, at least I'm in the right place. I'm in the right place to get help.
No, they would be. Yeah, they're already on a bed.
Yeah, one of the biggest things is obviously we're not comfortable in ourselves, and you know, going back to your gay hairdresser or very proud hairdresser of
it's very confident. That's good. Good thing.
Fair play to him that he's comfortable in his skin, because I think, do you know
Definitely.
what,
there's a lot of people that aren't.
But then, going back to the gym. Amazon.
Hello.
Amazon.
Alexa! They're in your ears. It doesn't work. Fuck.
Can't hear. I don't know. I don't know what's on my notifications list. Sorry, I don't know. Nothing
All
dodgy
that
anyway.
porn.
It's gonna be on from Amazon. From Amazon.
You can buy sex toys from Amazon, probably.
Right. Well, just wait till after this video. I'm gonna send you the dirtiest thing that I can find on Amazon. It's coming
That's
to your
fine.
house.
I ain't got to buy
Right.
it. That's fine. I don't give a shit. I'll open it on here, and then
Deal.
we can do a competition. They can win it.
Yeah. So yeah, in the gym the other day, for me, like one of the big things about being comfortable with yourselves is the fact that obviously most people go to the gym because we're just insecure. I've said this time and time again. We're insecure. We're not happy with our bodies. We don't like ourselves, and we go there to try and better ourselves. But I was listening to my music, bopping away, because I'm a fucking little dancer in the gym. I get into my music or whatever I'm listening to. But then I seen a guy, and this guy must have been about 60, and he was pushing weight. So I was like, fair play, like small frame of a guy, not a beast or anything like that, just small frame of a guy pushing weight, and like he was just bopping to his songs, singing them out loud. And I thought, do you know what? Like most people are going to look at him and laugh because he's doing something that I don't think I'll have the balls to do. I do now, but what am I going to be like in 30 years?
Yeah.
And I just think that's confidence in your own skin. That's confidence in yourself and your abilities and just not giving a fuck. The best time of my life is when I realised actually stop giving a shit. Stop caring what other people think.
I think that comes to age, because now I'm older. I think fuck off. I don't give a fuck. And I think that comes with age. I think when you're younger, like yourself, you have a conscience about stuff. Oh, should I really be saying that? Am I able to say that? Have I learned enough in life to say that? I think that's where it comes from for me anyway, because I've been there, done that. Don't give a fuck.
And do you know what? The comment that you just said, like having conversations because you feel you don't know if the thing that you're saying is the right thing to say. That's always been my problem. Is the fact that I've never wanted to jump into a conversation if I knew if my intellectual values wasn't a good enough standard for that conversation. I've always backed down on myself. But really, like when it comes to job interviews and stuff, my problem is I can waffle. And people don't want to hear the waffle; they just want to hear actually he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, but again, I'm that person that I think to myself, I'm not just going to make myself look stupid. I'm just going to say nothing, which then makes yourself look like a person that doesn't say what he really thinks. But in my head, I have the best comebacks. But in person, like another thing as well is I'm not an argumentative person. I don't argue. Even my missus don't argue. I just listen and do as I'm told. But not because she's, coercive or anything like that. Just because
women are always right.
Yeah.
If you think that, you're fine. You're golden, mate.
Yeah. I can't. I mean, I can't argue with her because she will literally. If I bark, she'll be like, "Oh, someone's piped about they. Come on, then, let's have it. Round one." And I'm like, "Oh, shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have fucking said that." I'm just like,
"No, what are you doing?
I'm just, that's me. Because the things I will start something, although male to male aggression, it's there all day long. I've got that. I can hold my own against a geezer easy. A woman, I'll just back down into a corner. I'm like, no, it ain't worth it. I'm never going to win.
Can I tell you a story?
All about how my life got switched upside down. Now, that's a comedian. Sit right there. Let me tell you that. I can't remember the rest. It became the Prince of Bel-Air. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, last week I was peeling potatoes in my kitchen. Knock on the door. It's about 4:00. And this was on a Thursday last week. So there I am, potatoes in my hand, peeler. And I look through my kitchen window, but we got this frosted sticker on so that people can't see in. And there's a little gap. And I looked through the little gap and I thought, high-vis jacket, maybe Amazon or whatever. So I go out there. And there's this woman standing there. And instantly I thought she was a policewoman because she started getting her badge out. And she had a letter in her hand. She was from the council. Yeah. She gave me this letter and she said, your bin is up there. Can you go bring it down, please? Put it in your garden because it's blocking the path. And I'm just a bit confused. And as she's saying this, I'm opening my letter and I just follow her out the garden, walking along. And you get that point where you either fucking bite or you shut the fuck up. And then I stopped myself thinking, I'm not going to row and shout at this woman in the street. I was about to say, what about the 3 weeks a few months ago when my fucking recycling was not taken and my bin was at the end of the road because you lot didn't come and get it? But no, I didn't. I was the bigger person. But the fact her car was next to my bin. And yes, it was 2 days, technically 2 days overdue to bring back. And, I can't fault her. That is my problem and I should have brought it back. But for whatever reason, I was working, always busy, always had my hands full. And once you're inside, you don't want to go out and fucking go walk down the street and find your bin, do you? Your wheelie bin. So it was the fact that she was in her own car. She came to my house. The council paid her to do that. The council printed a letter with all the details about how to put your bins out. It's a 2-page letter. And she came to my house and gave it to me. And she went home again. If they've got a problem, just bring the fucking bin yourself and put it in my garden. That would have saved council taxpayers money just by doing that. And I think that's so over the top. Technically, they're correct.
You held your tongue, though. So that's the main thing.
And then I looked on CCTV and abused her. But that was
in your head.
In my head, yeah. But
that's fine. But then that's
waste. Fucking waste. What about the people that dump their rubbish out on the path and the street? Nothing's ever said to them. And I never litter. I always recycle everything. I try and make the street I live in, which is a shithole sometimes, the best it can be. Always keep my garden nice and trim, looking nice. Where you got the fucking other scumbags that don't. But
scumbags, scumbags.
And it's like, wow, there's just why? I just thought it was a bit petty, really. Technically correct, but very petty from the council.
Petty, just petty. Not having it, love.
No, he's an old Yorkshire man now.
Not having it now. Fucking petty, that is. Fucking come collect my bins. Don't fucking wind me up. Fucking take me to put your own fucking garden, love. That's exactly what I would sound like, Oh God, if I was still in my my God's own country, like you, I'd sound like that. That's what I fucking sound like, mate. Although younger lads the twang of younger lads up north is. Yeah, I'm a bit. Although, when I've spoken to people, they think I've got a rather posh accent. I'm like, absolutely not, Jack. Not at all.
That's your phone voice. Oh, Johnny.
That is my phone voice. Honestly, people must speak to me on the phone and think, who is this guy?
He sounds sexy.
Amazon again. More Amazon. I can do quite a bit coming from Amazon today.
What's that ding dong mean?
Just means a notification of a delivery.
Fucking hell, what you been buying?
I buy everything off Amazon. Everything, man. I use my $7.99 a month Prime membership. I can make use of it. Even if I get things like, if, I don't know, like a 2-litre bottle of Pepsi Max is £1 on Amazon, I'll be like, it's £1 that I don't have to go out and buy. So I order it and it gets delivered to my house. And then
Ukrainian water.
Oh, mate, what's going on with that? I think it's going to kick off in
What are you on about?
World War III.
Russia invading Ukraine?
Russia invading Ukraine, yeah, that's it. That's the one, isn't it?
Crusher, literally.
Crusher. I want some Crusher. It's tough enough
grape.
to make milkshake. Do you remember Crusher milkshake?
I do. I get it for a resident that I look after. He buys Crusher because it's better than Nesquik.
Oh, I love a dirty Nesquik milkshake, though. I used to be like, extra scoop, more powder, and just be like, how thick can I get it? Oh, I love it. I'm going to buy a milkshake for my lunch, I think.
Oh, wow. What are you going to have with it?
Oh, I don't know. I fancy some tuna for my lunch.
Oh,
Tuna.
wow.
Love
Tuna.
it. Love a tuna sweet corn sandwich. Love sandwich.
Do you like to sniff the tin when you open it? That lovely, fresh, fishy smell. Oh, lovely. Fucking lovely.
Well, I'm not having a tuna sandwich for my lunch now, mate, because you've just put me right off. Prick.
Ah!
Ooh.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
Dude,
Nothing
absolutely.
worse than pulling the pants down. It smells like a tuna
it's good.
tin.
That's fucking sick, bro. No, I'm gonna get a meal deal. I think. I love a meal deal. What's your meal deal combo? Come on, what do you get?
Who are you, Jack, mate?
What's your meal deal combo?
That's what they ask all their guests.
Do you know what? I've got a list of questions. So first of all, Mickey, these are our listeners' questions. Saying I don't do social media, I do check our email accounts. I've got a list of questions for us. So anyway, meal deal combo. Think about it while I find some of the good questions that I've got. Do we have fruit emails?
Depends where it's from.
Oh, okay, right. We're going to talk a Tesco meal deal because it's a good meal. It's reliable, but with Tesco, you get to buy the bigger sandwiches, and it's still included in the deal.
Triple. It's got to be the triple breakfast triple if they still do that.
Breakfast triple. Of course, they fucking do the big bastard breakfast triple.
It's like a 700 calorie fucking sandwich.
That's it. All your calories in one go for the day. That's it.
Yeah.
Right, so breakfast triple.
It's got to be a dime bar, chocolate bar as a snack.
Okay,
Crispy. It's not dime bar anymore. It's Dame, isn't it? Why the fuck did they change it to Dame?
Dame bar.
I used to like that Armadillo advert with dime bar back in the day. Mm-hmm. And what drink would I have? I'm going to be one of them dickheads that orders all of the horrible, dirty shit in McDonald's, and then there's a Diet Coke. So I'm going to have the chocolate and the dirty sandwich and have a water. Or a white Monster if it's available. Yeah, I'm going white Monster. Booyah.
Hey, that's a bad meal deal.
That's fucking... Yeah, you want it for flavour, you asked me. I'm not looking at it from a health point of view. I'm not a doctor.
That's it's not a nice meal deal, right?
What would you have then?
Come
on, Nora.
So I'd either have a BLT or a tuna sweet corn. I would have, do you know the chicken little satay sticks with a sweet chili sauce?
Yes, yeah.
Get those.
That's a co-op meal deal.
It's a co-op meal deal, yeah. And I think I'd have a Pepsi Max, because I like my Pepsi Max.
That's a good choice.
On the side.
Don't get four things.
No, but I'm going to buy an extra. I can buy things extra.
You didn't give me that option. I could have bought
This is my imaginary meal deal, all right? I'll fucking buy what I want, mate. Fucking prick. Right, and then on the side, I'll get, I don't know. I love the sweet chili McCoy, Thai sweet chili McCoys at the moment.
I don't eat crisps, but if I did, it'd be pretty.
And then a Snickers, because I love a Snickers.
Wow, you're really going all out, aren't you? That's probably more calories than mine. So
that used to be our lunch that we used to buy and we used to work together, and then I'd buy a couple of scratch cards. Remember that time when I won on the scratch card?
You won like 80 quid that lunchtime. It's like, fuck's sake.
It's just on a scratch card at lunchtime. It's brilliant.
Yeah, you bastard.
And then I used to smoke cigarettes. Smoke cigarettes.
Dirty Niall. Used to fucking stink. Stink like a farmer's ashtray.
Why is a farmer's ashtray worse than anybody else's ashtray?
Because farmers smells of shit as well, because they have cows in the field.
Okay, anyway, Mickey, right, here we go. Got questions
for you. Myself in the bollock.
We've got 5 minutes left of this podcast. Okay, Mickey. Mickey, first question for you. This is for you. Mickey, how long have you been growing the beard for? Really like it, but it looks hard work to keep.
Yeah. If you're lucky, I'll let you stroke it.
I'm not gonna read that.
2001. 2001.
You do put a lot of work into it, don't you? You diet and all sorts of stuff.
I haven't dyed it for over a year now. I'm going with a distinguished older gentleman look. Sort of works from a distance.
Question 2. This is for both of us. I guess it's for both of us. It just says Mickey. If you had £1 million, what would you spend it on?
I would pay my debts off, any debts I had. I would purchase a house and then wait a bit from there, see what happens.
Okay. I think, yeah. What would I do with a meal? What would I do with a meal? Yeah, buy a nice house, a nice motor, a couple of nice holidays. That's about it, I suppose. Just sit on some dough. Look after the family, I suppose. Okay. Question 3. No, I'm not reading that one. Not reading that one. One's a bit raunchy. No, not on today's podcast. This can be saved. Okay. Right, here we go. This is an interesting one. Couple, actually. I've got a couple. Mickey, do you believe in UFOs?
I do.
Who says
Yes.
this question?
Aliens, yes, definitely.
Oh, we just talked about Area 51, didn't we?
Yeah, last
Maybe
week.
that was it. Maybe that was the question because it did
Week
come
before.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I'm all about aliens, I think.
Aliens are not necessarily UFOs, though. UFOs could be flying objects that the government have been making that we don't know about. So it doesn't have to be alien. It could be us flying it.
How about
humans, not me and Niall.
How about actually there's another planet out there that actually have the real human beings on, and we are the aliens. Imagine that.
Well, no, because we wouldn't be alien to ourselves, would we?
Exactly. Imagine we think we're the people in the right, and actually the ones that have
we're aliens to other people, yeah.
No, but the
Why
ones
do we
that have
call
the
them
triangle
aliens,
shape-
though? Why are they not just... Why is he whispering like he's having a wank?
Well, I think they call them aliens because it's different. It's different.
Yeah, but when they come out with that, what should we call them flying grey people? Oh, let's call them aliens. They could have called them lawnmowers or Dr. Fidgets. You just don't know.
Dr. Fidgets. Dr. Fidgets. Out of everything that you just come up with in life, you now think we should call aliens Dr. Fidgets.
Why not? Back in the
This
40s.
is why, Mickey, you do not work for any sort of government body inside Area 51 because they'll be like, when they sat round deciding on names back in the early days, young Mickey was sat there going,
Dr. Fidget, Dr. Fidget.
Dr. Fidgets. And they'll be like, do you know the kind of, I hate those people. Do you know the kind of person when you said something and they act like they didn't hear what you say, so then they point you out. They're like, oh, sorry, what did you say? Was that you? Row 2, yeah? Dr. Fidgets? Next. Those people. We know who you are. I hate those. Yeah, and they do that. People do that too. Teachers used to do that, didn't they? Am I froze? Am I back?
Stop. Hammer time. Oh. Yeah.
Hold it there. Where are you going? Toilet, miss. No, you're not.
We should pass.
Outside. I take my job seriously as a dinner lady. Outside.
Oh, yeah. You piss outside, please.
Would you expect me to go for a piss? I don't care, right? You're not allowed in here till 1 o'clock, right? This is the staff lunchtime, not yours, all right? Oh, God, school. Right, anyway. Everybody, thank you for listening to another show of Dads, Lads, and Kebabs. We need another
Kebab.
Kebab.
Yeah, we can do.
We need to do that soon. Obviously, I'm busy. To the place where you should have gone.
Leaving on a jet plane.
On a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Anyway, yeah, I'm gone.
Leaving. Yeah. I'll have to do this show on my own and just talk to myself. I could use one of my dolls as Niall and talk to him.
I could. Do you know what? I could. I
you
could
just talk
do
then?
some.
I just heard fucking someone whispering. Were you That's weird. Anyone watching, fucking replay that. That sounded like there's a woman behind you, like that behind your telly again. Or is it these fuckers?
Stop showing you weird, shitty dolls, man. There's no one on my telly. Fuck off.
They've come over to your house. I've sent them there. They're on their way. They've been
Come
knocking
on
on the door.
through to the other side. Listen, peace out, everybody. We love you all. It's okay not to be okay. You want to come and chat to us? Me and Mickey are always willing to have a chat to anybody that wants to talk.
Yeah.
In good or bad context, so it's fine. But look after yourself. Stay safe. Deuces!
Goodbye.
The Dads, Lads and Kebabs podcast is available to listen and download on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Podbean, and all other podcast platforms.